Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Moses Part 3, Let My People Go. Now, we know Moses just did not want to go back to Egypt at all, but he obeyed God. He and his family were traveling toward Egypt when they found Aaron, Moses' brother, looking for them. God had told Aaron to join Moses. When they arrived in Egypt, Moses and Aaron went to meet Pharaoh, Egypt's ruler. The pharaohs of long ago used to wear a headdress kind of like this. Aaron said to the Pharaoh, "The Lord God of Israel says to tell you to let my people go." The Pharaoh said, "Who is this Lord that I should obey him? No, I will not let the Hebrew slaves go." Now Moses had heard from God that God was going to send 10 plagues to Egypt. Now, a plague is something pretty bad. The very first plague was all the waters of Egypt turned to blood. Pharaoh said, "No, I will not let them go." So God sent a second plague, plague 2. There were frogs all over the land of Egypt, in everything. Pharaoh just shook his head. No. Then God sent a third plague. It was itchy, bitey, crawly lice that got on all of the Egyptian people and their animals. Pharaoh said, No, they cannot go." Since Pharaoh said no again, God sent swarms and swarms of flies that got all over everything and all over everybody. That was plague 4. Pharaoh said his usual no. Then God sent a 5th plague. Many of the Egyptian animals got sick and died. Pharaoh said, "I am not going to let the people go." Because Pharaoh kept saying no, God sent a 6th plague. The people broke out in sores, really owie sores. But Pharaoh hardened his heart and said, "No, they cannot go." Thunder and hail and fire was the seventh plague. Pharaoh said, "The Hebrew slaves are mine. They belong to me. They're not going anywhere." So God sent a plague 8. There were big grasshoppers everywhere throughout the land of Egypt, and they ate everything green left from the hail, even the trees. Nope, said Pharaoh. Not gonna happen. Plague 9 was darkness so thick that no one could see. Oh, did Pharaoh get mad at Moses and Aaron? He hollered at him and said, "Get away from me! The next time you see my face, you will die." Wow. Moses told the people that the 10th plague was coming that very night at midnight. All the Egyptian firstborn throughout the land would die, but the Hebrews would be safe. Sure enough, at midnight, all the Egyptian firstborn died, including the firstborn son of Pharaoh. Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron, and he said, "Go, get out of this land. Hurry, hurry," said the Hebrew people to one another. "Hurry, we're going." And they quickly left their houses. There were many thousands of Hebrew people, and there were lots and lots of goats and sheep and cattle, and maybe even camels. Together, they all began the journey out of Egypt toward freedom. Thank you for joining me today. I'll be back soon with Moses Part 4, Parting of the Red Sea. I love you. Bye-bye.